Hello everybody, this is Shadoko here, once again making another video for the end of the year, since right now it's December 31st, 2017. Around, wait, what time is it? I didn't even get to check. 12:52. And yeah, that's, it, I guess first things first, we're already like 1 year down again since, I don't know, just thinking about it. And this is kind of just me reminiscing about last year, how my position between then and now, and thinking it's been already been 1 year, 365 days. I don't know. To me, that's always kind of not freaky, but just, I don't know. Thinking about that is just like wow. But to continue on, yeah. So 2017. I'll just this video is just simply explaining how my experience was in it for it. And unlike last year, and in case anybody saw, like, I have a video like about 45 minutes long. Hopefully, this video is not that long. About just my entire experience within 2016. As some of you may know, it wasn't the greatest at all. Pretty bad. Is looking back at it, I smile now, but that was kind of a no, it wasn't the greatest point in time for me. But this year, honestly, was a lot different. And I'm actually really glad about that. I'm really happy to share about it and talk with some people about it, since I do know this year what 2016 was for me. It was 2017 was that for many people, and I want to talk about that, give my thoughts on that, and just start a little talk. But I guess to start off, I start off the year optimistic about what could potentially happen. Going off the year prior, I was at the lowest point I've ever been, like, since in a long time. Just completely depressed, honestly, about many things. But I guess one thing I guess I could say about last year and how is that 2016 prepared me. I guess you could say, like all experiences, you get stronger by the day, and how to explain this? It's very simple. Just each day you are a stronger slash better person than you were the day prior. Well, hopefully, potentially. People could say many things, but you learn new things, and I think that 2016, just all the things I faced throughout it, it really got me. Not just it prepared me. Like, what, some stuff might happen. Things are not always gonna turn out the way you want, but you can always fight through it. You can power through it. You can make it through. I think honestly that's how I took this year. And I think it became a better experience for me. For one, I guess for one thing that was a major thing last year was my social life. Just throughout, like, in school and just people I talked to. And last year I really kind of felt there was just so much negativity and just people just being complete douches to each other, honestly. And last year, it really, like, got to me, because especially with some of these people doing it directly to me, and trying to get. Now I won't go to full detail, but they're trying to get some things to happen to me, but it ended up not happening. And then when this year, where something similar was potentially gonna start like that, I was able to take it in a different route, and now I've created friendships that I didn't even think I would. I got stronger friendships than the people I thought I was gonna lose. Like, in last year's video, I talk about people which I thought, you know, weren't really gonna, like, be my friends anymore. But actually, if anything, our friendships is even stronger. We have a better connection. We're all more open to each other, and just, and I guess that leads me to another thing. And this is not me trying to, like, show off, like, or just, like, how to say. I'm not really one to say, oh, I'm this, I'm that, or I do this and that, because I'm just, I don't know. I just don't really like doing that. But I heard of the saying, "Be the change you want to be and you want to see in the world," and I kind of took that to heart. So when many people, like, for example, many videos before, I talked about someone who really, like I mentioned earlier, who really wanted bad things to happen to me, and at that point didn't really seem to be my friend anymore. But, and a lot of people might give me flack for this, and it was a 50-50 chance, but instead of acting of anger toward this person. I don't fully forgive them for what they did, but I'm willing to move past that. And when I could tell he was going through a tough time, I was like, you know what, suck it up. And I was able to like give an open hand. Hey, and now we're friends now. I just created a new connection. And honestly, I'm actually really happy with myself for that. Like honestly, just how to explain this? I don't know. It's just I don't know, at least with me personally, just seeing the difference. Let me move the camera up. Okay. Yeah, this is a really just this little off note. This is the first time I'm able to record in days and probably weeks since my life has just been busy with school and stuff. So that's why this is a little 40p face cam video. I really have no time to set up. I'm just gonna do this on a whim while everybody is sleeping right now, in the middle of the day, no less. But great lighting, so might as well take the chance right now. But like I said, I am really happy with myself. Like I said, more personal level, since just the differences between this year and last year, and how I took upon it, and how much people took upon it, and how things change. I feel for the better. It's just so great to see. And I'm really truly happy about that. And with that, like I said, when many people, I can tell that they are having not the greatest time this year. I where just me experience, at least, I'm not saying exactly, but something similar, where at some point, like last year and near the end of 2016, I was like, oh shoot, this year is like terrible. I just want it to end. And I can see even on Twitter right now, people are like that. And then I can see a lot of people are even in the real life right now, in the physical, when I can see them face to face. I try to help them. I try to listen to their problems. We can have a little conversation, and just even then, just listening and talking to someone, even someone you don't normally talk to, it can make the greatest difference for them and for yourself. And seriously, and I guess the greatest comparison for that is, if you look at this video right now and how I'm like expressing myself compared to last year's video, which it was done in a car, which is gone right now, and it was just me talking into the abyss in a blank black screen, and like sounding all depressed and stuff. And me, like I'm looking right now on the screen, I'm more happy. I am genuinely more happy. Yes, things are not perfect. Things will never be perfect. But overall, I am very satisfied with myself. I'm happy for myself. I'm happy for the people around me. And honestly, I'm just so glad things turn out the way they did right now. But with that being said, like I said, this year there's so much other stuff that happened. I do want to talk about that. So, like I said, the beginning of the year was optimistic, but me taking a different route, a different approach to much of these problems and issues I felt between 2016, I was able to, I feel, handle them a lot better, which overall improved things for the better throughout the rest of the year. So, school came around. I, just do regular school stuff. I don't really think of anything. I don't know. I did help a school mural, and they're painting in the wall, which I actually really happy about. I might actually I should take a picture of it at some point and then post it on, I don't know, Instagram, Twitter, or something like that. Yeah, I was able to help that. That was actually a pretty cool experience, even though it was in the hot sun. Hey, it's all fine and good now. And let's see what else. The summer was pretty alright, even though, like I said before, I kind of feel it's a lot more shorter than it should be, but that's something. And then we get towards the more end of the year. Oh shoot, excuse me right there. More end of the year. Honestly, I think that's kind of where things start falling apart. Not like going, oh, everything's like a dead zone or everything's bad. No, it's just a lot of negativity started erupting more, which I kind of feel is like I don't know, just throughout the whole, I don't know, it's just like I don't know how to explain it, but pretty much when you drag along in something for so long, like a month or a year, or even if you're in school and then you feel like the day is about to be ending, and then you're just like, oh, sluggish. I kind of feel that's kind of the effect of this year. Just like near end of the year, people just want to get over with, and that caused a lot of tension even with myself. And I even made a video about it. what's it called, in my, I don't know which channel I'm gonna upload this to, but yeah, I made a video explaining, at one point, especially towards the beginning of school, I was not in the greatest set of mind. I was really thinking about many things that was going on in my life, and like I said, I feel like I handle a lot of these things better instead of just being quiet about them. I said something about it, even if it was just simply on camera, like how I'm doing right now. It honestly helped me, and I'm really glad that I did it. But I guess to continue on with the year, just I guess the tail end of the year, a few things. I was able to participate in a few activities in school, which was actually really nice. This year, well, just the last first semester right now, we had a lot more field trips than I ever thought we ever could have. Which a few things with that in school itself, but I don't really get too much about it. It's just a brief summary, and yeah, and then something certain internet policy kind of ruined it a lot for me. I think I don't really need to explain what that is. But yeah, that's something to talk about, which I will talk about net neutrality in a separate video. Ah, shoot. And then what else we have to talk about? And honestly, that's it, because I'm like, it's already about 12 minutes the video is right now. And I don't want to make it too long, but simply put, I really felt this year was much better for me. And I think for a lot of people, especially since last year, was complete, like with the whole YouTube drama happening, and then the presidential election within the United States. We're seeing the lingering effects of that this year. But like I said, I really felt it was a much better experience, at least for me personally. And for the people who I know for a fact, I've seen many videos. Like the video I made about 2016, I see a lot of people making like similar type videos, which like everybody does it. But this year saying how the channels almost died, especially with the apocalypse going on this year. That's another thing. Within the internet, the apocalypse came on the YouTube community, which is again another video I want to make a separate video about. And then what else? Yeah, just the whole just the whole year as a whole. I really felt that a lot of people got um just it really messed a lot of people up. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just so many thoughts in my head right now. But to those people, just I guess someone who not experienced the same exact thing as you, but knows in a sense how it feels, which you feel like the entire year as a whole, or the majority of the year as a whole, was a complete mess, and you feel like everybody was against you. You feel like think it was over for you, like you just couldn't continue on, and just a feeling that the last lingering hours for the year, you just want it to end. You just want a new start. For those people, I always just use the advice that, or the methods I use for myself, or just how I took it. Use the experience you got from this year, and try to improve upon yourself. Try to improve upon your experience. Try to think, how can I make this better? How can I make my life better? How can I just improve everything to prevent anything like this to happen again? Yes, or things that just will happen. And things are just out of our control. Like, for example, natural disasters, or, I mean, explain that, but use these experiences you have this year and try to think, it could only, it can't get any worse. Well, actually, I don't want to say that, but like I said, use the experiences you have and try to improve upon them next year. Or, hell, not even next year. Just like right now, right this second. Just do it. Oh god, I just made a reference to that one meme. The one dude, do it, just do it. I don't know how you even explain it. I don't even know much about that meme, but yeah, just honestly, don't wait. And actually, I wouldn't say that, since I do know for some people they do want some motivation to start. Some people, they need the click of a timer. Some people need the struck of 12 right at midnight. Some people need just the start of the week. And hey, if you need something to just pinpoint a start of where you want to like make your life better, want to just, like just start anything, then hey, you know what? Honestly, you don't have to start right now. There's no rush. Take your time, relax, just do what's best for you. Do what you feel will improve just your life overall. Because I do know this is just a life experience for everybody. And like I said, taking it from someone who was honestly depressed, like I don't mean that as a joke. I was legitimately depressed for the majority of 2016. For someone who's like that, and to go to this happy face, this is not even like me pretending. It's just me actually being like just thinking about the whole year in general. Me from going from there and now, and looking at myself. All I'm saying is, we all get our down times, but no matter what, we can always pick ourselves back up, and we can make things better. And hey, if we could pick a lot of other people up and take us with us in this journey, hey, then the experience is just much more better in that way. I honestly kind of feel that. But yeah, that's honestly my experiences with 2017. It might be a little happy-go-lucky video. I don't know how people will really react to this, but like I said, this is just my honest thoughts about the year so far, or already have it's already ended. Well, not quite yet, but yeah. Anything I have to really say? I don't know. Just I guess a few more details that I wasn't really able to talk about beforehand because I wasn't really comfortable about that. But I'll say right here, my German Shepherd Brandy died earlier this year, and he's been like honestly he was people say a dog is a man's best friend. He has been there. Like people, this is a little more personal, but like going to real details. My family has not been the greatest connections within the last few years at this point, and he has been there for the majority of the time. And to see him go like that, like I said, is just I don't know. It's just like I said, I wasn't really comfortable saying it in front of camera, but I'm glad that he was there, and I'm ready to move on. Like I feel I already have. And like I said, things will always happen, but that does not don't let that hinder you from just living your life, because I kind of feel even the darkest times when people think about what's this politician doing, what's going on with my friend, what am I even gonna eat tonight, just stuff like that. Some people, I guess it goes for all of us. We forget about the things in life that we do cherish and stuff. And at least with me, like this I always take this mindset, or at least I try to. Wait, what was it go? Shoot, me yawning freaking made me forget. Okay, thinking of a certain YouTuber made me remember right now is hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. And to me, when you have a mindset like that of thinking, you know, if I prepare myself for what could come, but if I try to express myself to have, how do you say it better? If I genuinely try to have the best experience I can have, but I still prepare myself for what could happen, then I think I could have a generally good time just on this planet Earth that we have. If you still go out into the world with your best, even if you got your worst, still try to make it your best. To think, I want to try to have a good time. I want to make this the best day it could be. Even though I will prepare myself in case anything does happen. Then honestly, I think you'll be able to have yourself a pretty good time. And honestly, that's the best I can even wish on anybody. For anybody who may be listening to this, for all this 20 minutes long, god dang it. I just honestly wish the best for you. I wish the best. And, even though if you had a great 2017, that's terrific. I'm really happy for you. make next year even better. But if you haven't had the greatest experience like I did at one point, then hey, I hope that this video was able to help you. If not, then I guess just just thinking about just the whole year in general and thinking how I can make things better, then having that mindset, I feel you be able to, like I said, have a good time. And honestly, with us as just living beings having such limited time within this universe of existence, we should all try our best to have the greatest time we can ever have, honestly. And that's how I generally feel about that. So, yeah, like I said, that's all I have to say about 2017. It was much better than last year. I'm really happy about that. And I hope you guys will have a good time. Hope you all have a pretty good New Year celebration. And just, have fun. Just enjoy yourselves. And yeah, that's all we gotta say about this. And in a few hours, within actually 11 hours at this point, yeah, we're gonna have 2018 right around the corner. So I hope you guys all have a good time. And see you guys later.